There is a silent conversation happening inside your body every single day, a conversation most men never hear. Your body is constantly sending signals, small changes, subtle warnings, quiet messages about your energy, your hormones, your circulation, and your sexual health. But the problem is this: most men are waiting for a major problem before they start listening. They ignore the small signs. They ignore the changes in their energy. They ignore the way their body feels after certain habits. They ignore the connection between their daily choices and their future health. And years later, they ask the same question: why did this happen to me? But what if your body was trying to tell you something long before that moment? What if the signs were there all along? The truth is, sexual health is not just about performance. It is not just about one private area of your body. It is a reflection of your overall health, your blood vessels, your heart, your hormones, your brain, your sleep, your stress levels. And even the foods you choose every day are connected to your sexual well-being. Your body is not separate systems working alone. It is one incredible machine where everything communicates. And sometimes the smallest daily choices create the biggest changes over time. Today, we are going to uncover what your body may be revealing about your sexual health and why many men never notice these important signs. We will talk about the hidden relationship between nutrition, testosterone, blood flow, erectile health, prostate support, hormones, and aging, because the reality is simple. The way you treat your body today shapes the way your body responds tomorrow. And one of the most overlooked parts of this conversation is something surprisingly simple: the foods you eat, especially a group of foods that many men underestimate: nuts. Small, natural foods that have been part of human diets for thousands of years. But inside these small packages are powerful nutrients that influence some of the most important systems in the male body. They contain healthy fats, minerals, antioxidants, plant compounds, and nutrients that support the foundation of male health. But before we talk about individual nuts, we need to understand something important. A man's sexual health does not suddenly disappear overnight. It usually changes slowly, like a tree losing water before its leaves begin to fall. The outside signs appear later, but the internal changes often begin much earlier. For example, blood circulation plays a major role in erectile health. An erection depends on healthy blood vessels and proper blood flow. The same arteries that supply blood throughout your body also support sexual function. This is why many health experts consider sexual health an important indicator of overall cardiovascular health. When circulation becomes weaker, when inflammation increases, or when metabolic health declines, the body may begin showing signals: low energy, reduced confidence, changes in performance, difficulty maintaining physical vitality. Many men think these changes are simply a normal part of getting older, but aging and declining health are not exactly the same thing. Aging is natural, but how your body ages depends heavily on how you care for it. This is where nutrition becomes powerful. Imagine two men. Both are 50 years old. Both have the same birthday. But one spends years eating processed foods, sleeping poorly, experiencing constant stress, and rarely moving his body. The other focuses on balanced nutrition, regular activity, quality sleep, and foods that support his health. They may have the same age on paper, but their bodies may tell completely different stories because your biological age is influenced by your habits. And among those habits, nutrition is one of the strongest daily messages you send to your body. Now let's talk about one of the most interesting nuts when it comes to male health: walnuts. For centuries, walnuts have been valued because of their unique nutritional profile. They contain omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, magnesium, and compounds that support cardiovascular health. And why does that matter for sexual health? Because healthy circulation is one of the foundations of male performance. Think about your blood vessels like a highway system. When the highways are clear and flexible, transportation works smoothly. But when those pathways become damaged by inflammation, poor diet, and unhealthy lifestyle choices, the entire system struggles. Walnuts may help support healthier blood vessels by providing nutrients associated with improved cardiovascular function. Their omega-3 content is especially interesting because healthy fats play a role in maintaining cell membranes and supporting normal body functions. Your body needs the right type of fats to create hormones and maintain communication between cells. Many men grew up hearing that all fats were bad. But science has shown that the quality of fat matters. Your body does not need zero fat. Your body needs the right fats. And this difference can influence everything from brain health to hormone production. Testosterone, often called the male hormone, is not created in isolation. The body needs raw materials, including healthy fats, minerals, and proper nutrition to maintain normal hormone production. But remember something important: eating one food will not magically transform testosterone levels. There is no single miracle food. Your hormones are influenced by your entire lifestyle, your sleep, your exercise, your stress, your body composition, your overall diet. But adding nutrient-rich foods like walnuts can become one piece of a larger strategy. And this is where many men make a mistake. They search for a quick fix, a supplement, a shortcut, a magic solution. But the body does not work like a machine where you replace one part and everything becomes new. The body responds to consistency, small choices repeated every day. A handful of walnuts, a better night of sleep, a walk after dinner, strength training several times per week, reducing unnecessary stress. These small actions create a message that tells your body, I am creating an environment where you can function better. And the fascinating thing is that your body is always adapting. Your cells are constantly responding to your environment. Your hormones are responding to your lifestyle. Your blood vessels are responding to your habits. Your brain is responding to your thoughts and emotions. Everything is connected. But walnuts are only the beginning, because another nut has a very different story. A nut that has been studied for its connection to minerals that are deeply involved in male health, a mineral many men do not get enough of. And when this mineral is low, it can affect energy, hormones, immunity, and overall vitality. That nut is something you have probably seen many times. But you may not realize how important it can be. In the next part, we will explore this powerful nut and why your body may be asking for more of this essential nutrient. Because sometimes the biggest changes begin with the smallest things. And sometimes the signs your body gives you are not meant to scare you. They are meant to guide you. The human body has an incredible ability to communicate. It speaks through energy levels. It speaks through mood. It speaks through strength. It speaks through sleep quality. And sometimes it speaks through changes that we would rather ignore. The problem is not that the body stops sending signals. The problem is that many men stop paying attention. They become so used to feeling tired that they forget what real energy feels like. They become so used to stress that they forget what calm feels like. They become so used to small changes that they assume those changes are simply part of life. But your body is not trying to betray you. It is trying to protect you. Every signal is information. And when you learn to understand those signals, you can make better decisions about your health. One of the most important nutrients involved in male health is zinc. Zinc is a mineral that plays a role in many processes inside the body, including immune function, cell growth, and normal hormone activity. And when people talk about foods rich in zinc, one nut often deserves attention: the humble cashew. Cashews are not a magic solution. No single food can completely change your health, but they contain nutrients that support the systems your body depends on every day. They provide minerals, healthy fats, protein, and antioxidants that contribute to overall wellness. And this is where many people misunderstand nutrition. They look at food as if it has one single purpose. They ask, will this food increase testosterone? But the human body does not work that simply. A food does not enter your body and press a button labeled "increase testosterone." Instead, nutrients support the complicated environment where hormones are produced and regulated. Your body is like a garden. Hormones are like flowers. You cannot simply pour water on one flower and expect the entire garden to become healthy. The soil matters, the sunlight matters, the environment matters. Your sleep, exercise, stress levels, and nutrition are the soil. And when the foundation improves, your body has a better opportunity to function properly. Zinc is important because the male reproductive system relies on adequate levels of this mineral. Research has connected zinc status with normal testosterone metabolism and reproductive health. But the lesson is not to obsess over one nutrient. The lesson is to understand that your body needs a complete environment of support. A man who constantly sleeps 5 hours a night, eats mostly processed foods, and lives under extreme stress cannot expect one handful of cashews to repair years of neglect. But a man who creates healthy habits and includes nutrient-rich foods is giving his body the resources it needs. This is the difference between chasing a shortcut and building a foundation. And building a foundation is what creates lasting change. Now let's talk about another powerful nut that has gained attention among researchers and nutrition experts. Almonds, small, simple, and often underestimated. But inside almonds are nutrients connected with metabolic health, heart health, and antioxidant protection. And why does this matter for sexual health? Because sexual health is deeply connected with metabolic health. When your metabolism suffers, many areas of the body can feel the impact. Well gain, lower energy, poor circulation, hormonal changes, increased inflammation. These changes can affect how a man feels physically and mentally. Almonds contain vitamin E, magnesium, fiber, and healthy fats. Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant, helping protect cells from oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress as internal wear and tear every day. Your body produces energy, fights challenges, and responds to your environment. During these processes, unstable molecules called free radicals can form. Your body has natural defense systems, but nutrition can support those defenses. Antioxidant-rich foods help create a healthier internal environment, and a healthier internal environment supports healthier aging. Many men focus only on immediate performance. But real sexual health is not just about today. It is about maintaining vitality for years. It is about waking up with energy. It is about feeling confident in your body. It is about maintaining strength, independence, and quality of life as you age. This is where the idea of longevity becomes important. A healthy man does not just want more years. He wants better years, years where he can move freely, think clearly, enjoy relationships, experience confidence, and remain connected with the people he loves. Nutrition plays a role in this bigger picture. Now, there is another nut that deserves attention because of its unique relationship with selenium Brazil nuts. These nuts are extremely rich in selenium, a mineral involved in antioxidant defense and thyroid function. And your thyroid may not be the first thing you think about when discussing sexual health. But hormones do not operate independently. Your body is an interconnected system. The thyroid influences metabolism. Metabolism influences energy. Energy influences activity. Activity influences body composition. Baby composition influences hormones. Everything creates a chain reaction. This is why looking at health through only one lens can be misleading. A man may think, my problem is testosterone, but sometimes the deeper issue involves sleep, stress, nutrition, circulation, or lifestyle. The body rarely has only one story. It has many chapters. And the earlier you understand the message, the easier it becomes to make changes. Brazil nuts also contain healthy fats and antioxidants. But because they are extremely high in selenium, moderation matters. More is not always better. This is an important lesson in health. Many people believe if something is good, taking more of it must be better. But the body requires balance. Too little of a nutrient can create problems. Too much can also create problems. Health is not about extremes. Health is about harmony. The same principle applies to exercise. Training your body creates strength. Overtraining without recovery creates stress. The same applies to food. Nourishing your body creates support. Excessive focus on one food creates imbalance. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. Now, there is another fascinating connection that many men overlook, the connection between the brain and sexual health. Because sexual health is not only physical, it is also psychological. Stress, anxiety, confidence, and emotional well-being can influence how the body functions. A man can have perfect nutrition and still struggle if his mind is constantly overwhelmed. The brain and body are always communicating. When you experience chronic stress, your body releases stress hormones that can influence many systems. This is why relaxation, sleep, and emotional health are not optional. They are part of the foundation. A healthy body requires a healthy environment, and that includes the environment inside your mind. This brings us to another important nut. Pistachios, often associated with snacks and desserts, but they contain nutrients that support cardiovascular health. And again, circulation matters. Blood flow is one of the most important pieces of the sexual health puzzle. Healthy blood vessels support the transportation of oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. Your body needs a strong circulation system to function at its best. Think about a river. When the river flows freely, everything around it receives what it needs. But when the flow becomes restricted, the entire ecosystem feels the effect. Your circulation works in a similar way. Your heart pumps, your blood carries, your tissues receive. A healthy circulation system supports the entire body. And pistachios, as part of a balanced diet, can contribute nutrients associated with heart-friendly eating patterns. But the deeper message is this: the foods you eat are not just about appearance, they are messages. Every meal is a conversation with your future self. You are either giving your body resources to repair and maintain itself, or you are creating more challenges for it to overcome. And the choices you make today may influence how you feel years from now. But we are still only uncovering the surface because there are other overlooked signs your body reveals about sexual health. Signs connected with sleep, muscle loss, stress, and circulation that many men dismiss until it becomes impossible to ignore. In the next part, We will explore how your daily habits and the final group of powerful foods connect with testosterone, prostate support, and the hidden signals your body may already be sending you, because your body has been speaking all along. The question is, the human body is always communicating with us. Every day, it sends signals about our health, our energy, our hormones, our strength, and our overall well-being. The problem is that many men spend years ignoring those signals until they become impossible to overlook. Sexual health is not something that exists separately from the rest of the body. It is deeply connected with your heart, your circulation, your hormones, your mental health, your lifestyle, and the choices you make every single day, the foods you eat, the way you sleep, the stress you carry, and the way you treat your body all become part of your health story. Throughout this journey, we discovered that simple foods like walnuts, almonds, cashews, Brazil nuts, and pistachios are not magical cures, but they can provide valuable nutrients that support the systems responsible for male health. Healthy fats can support hormone production. Minerals like zinc and selenium help your body maintain important functions. Antioxidants help protect your cells from daily damage. Heart-supporting nutrients help maintain healthy circulation. And healthy circulation is one of the foundations of overall vitality and sexual wellness. But the biggest lesson is not about one specific nut or one specific food. The biggest lesson is that your body responds to patterns. One healthy meal will not transform your life. One workout will not rebuild your strength. One good night of sleep will not erase years of stress. But small positive choices repeated consistently can create powerful changes over time. A healthier body is built quietly. It is built in the moments when nobody is watching, when you choose better food instead of convenience, when you choose movement instead of a sedentary lifestyle, when you choose rest instead of constantly pushing yourself, when you choose to listen to your body instead of ignoring its warnings. Many men wait until something goes wrong before they start caring for themselves. But your health deserves attention before a problem appears. Your body is not your enemy. It is your lifelong partner. It has carried you through every challenge, every success, every difficult moment, and every achievement. Now it is your responsibility to take care of it. Remember, true confidence does not come only from how you look on the outside. It comes from knowing that you are respecting yourself from the inside. Your future energy, your future strength, and your future quality of life are being shaped by the decisions you make today. So start small. Add better foods. Move your body. Protect your sleep. Manage your stress. Pay attention to the signs your body gives you, because the earlier you listen, the more powerfully you can respond. Your body has been trying to communicate with you all along. Now you know how to listen. If this video helped you understand your body in a new way, make sure to support the channel by liking this video, sharing it with someone who may need this information, and subscribing for more science-based health content. Leave a comment below and tell us, what is one health habit you are going to improve starting today? Remember, a healthier future is not created in one day. It is created by the choices you make every day. Take care of your body, because your body is the only place you have to live for your entire life.